Hi, my dear and sensitive and loving Pisces. I have been gone for a while and I do apologize. I have been transitioning and trying to find a place where I can kind of stably do these videos and with ease, basically. But I am rested and I am here. We're doing this. So I was concentrating on your guys' energy. And there was this feeling of watch what you believe. Watch what you believe. It's about believability this month. Um, you guys are also water signs, and so you guys, don't mind sort of going into the depths of places. But now we're in Scorpio season, so the depths also bring up the kind of unconscious stuff, the stuff to the surface, the litter, perhaps, the things we haven't quite taken care of properly, the things that maybe we sort of bypassed over the year. The year is getting ready to come to a close, so that there's a chapter that's getting ready to end, and perhaps there have been some shifts and changes in your beliefs that may benefit you and some that may not. So we're going to go ahead and dive deep into that. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and come right back. Okay, we're back. What has been happening, Pisces? Because these cards are looking like there's a lot of shifts and a lot of changes going on. So let's get started. We start off with the Tower card. Things came to an abrupt halt. Something came to an abrupt halt. Now, it could be, because we're talking about beliefs, it could be the fact that you made a realization like that and realized, oh, I'm not where I should be right now. I'm not where I've deviated somehow from the path. And I'm not entirely sure when it happened or how it happened, but a deviation has happened and now we're facing the tower. Anything that is not built on stability and is just built in your mind is subject to this moment. Okay, this is also fall. It's fall season. And I think I made this analogy in another video somewhere, but I can't remember where. It's not the leaves that make the tree, it's the roots. It's not the leaves that make the tree, it's the roots. And so you need to be rooted in things that are real and rooted in things that are best serving you as who you are, as these very sensitive, as the sensitive, caring souls that you are. Or, I know a lot of Pisces, I have a lot of Pisces clients, and, there's a lot of emphasis sometimes on healing others and then almost neglecting the healing of yourself. So we have the Tower moment that turns into the Ten of Swords. A lot of you may have just felt like, I think I just give up. I just give up on the year, on like life. Like if I'm safer. It's like the question of where am I safer? And I'm not, and this isn't a religious thing when I say in the hands of the divine, you are safe. But what I mean by that is in your inner work, you're safe. In your own process, you're safe. In yourself, you are safe. And so if you don't feel that way, there is a lot of work that needs to be done, especially during the Scorpio season. Okay. We have the Fool card in reverse. So basically, this is asking, like, okay, why did this happen? Because some of you may have ignored your intuition about a particular situation. Something happened, and you were like, I'm gonna jump on that, and you fantasized, more so about, what could be instead of staying in the present moment with what was. And then you ran into a situation where the tower had to fall because nature of the divine was like, bigger, not this. You have so much to give. You have so much to give all the time that if you creating stories not based in what is actually present right in front of you. We have the Four of Pentacles, maybe holding on to something for too long, holding on to something way past its expiration date, drinking curdled milk basically. Something that may have used to nourish you at some point, or you felt was nourishing you because of where you were and what you believed at that time, no longer stand. Just no longer stand. Take time to fill your cup. We have the Ace of Cups here. So this isn't the ending that may have happened, isn't the end of anything. It's actually just the beginning. And so we have the Ace of Cups, which is perfectly seated in the middle. So I feel like if we are kind of moving through the month, probably, in a couple weeks, probably beginning of Sagittarius season, things will start to pick up. So for some people, could be romantic, but as far as you'll start feeling yourself again and getting that hope that everybody loves about you. You guys are so optimistic and you always see the best, and people love that about you. And you'll start getting back into yourself and making realizations about how perhaps certain situations you were in weren't actually personal. It's about that person, not about you. You know, the only part that might have been about you is that maybe you saw more than what was actually there. But that's why we love you guys. That's why Pisces are lovely beings, is because you guys have the ability to dream and to see more, but and to feel like, oh, what, but there's more here, like, what are you talking about? Is that, the mind and the unconscious at some point have to come together. At some point the mind and the unconscious have to come together. At some point the dream and the reality have to come together, if it fits. If it fits. um you're going to be walking away from something. And this is one of those situations where perhaps before, people were walking away from you, but now you've gathered enough strength and knowledge and insight about yourself and who you are and where you want to be, that I feel like you're going to be the one who's going to say, you know what, this isn't it. And that's all it is. This just isn't it. You deserve to have the full package. You deserve to have the full gift. The gift being presented to you should be the full thing. It should fulfill you. People should, you're so lovely and lovable. And if you have, self-worth issues, that's something to look at during Scorpio season. But you are worth standing up for, and you are worth people being present for, and you are worth people, wanting to dream with you a new existence, a new life, especially after, everything that we've gone through this year. You don't need people around who are just going to, quelch that, you know, give you sort of this negative side of a side of things, say negative side of life. Like that would that would go against the nature of who you are. Um, we have the Magician card. And so it'll be time to manifest again, but it'll be time to manifest again with all of your tools. He has his little coin here, he has his sword here, he has a cup here, he has his wand in his hand. With all the things that you have gathered through this journey, it almost feels almost Arthurian, like the King Arthurian. I think that's how you say it. It almost feels that way in this sort of like, okay, you slayed the dragon. You might have gotten wounded a little bit. All right. You went to the castle, you found the princess, you brought them back, you delivered them safely to their home, da da da. You've done all of these things, and now you have all the tools that you need to actually manifest something that is going to. This is the Page of Cups. There's a fish here, and it's like, this is the Pisces card. This is a very Piscean card. And so with all the things that you've gathered, you're able to move with a clear heart forward. And this forward movement is something that's going to be, more so about who are you now? you know and it's almost the feeling that I get is this year has somehow made you older. And it's not a bad thing, it's just made you wiser. It's just this year has made you wiser. and wiser for some of you in a way where, it's going to be a lot easier to not take the burden of regret and take the burden of pain and betrayal with you. You might, when you move on, you might just move on. Wish them well. Bless you. Bye. Okay. Now again, this is a general reading, so this doesn't have to be about love. This could be about a job that doesn't quite align with who you are. And with everything happening with the world right now, you might have lost it, or might be on the path of losing it. This can also be, in regards to a family situation, a home situation where, it's like, okay, you're seeing a lot more now, and the more that you're seeing, the more you're like, this isn't going to be the future happiness I thought it was going to be in my own vision or fantasy of what I was hoping would happen. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups. This is about moving forward and not looking back. Oftentimes we all do this. Holding on to, you've already held on to something too long, and it's like the expiration date. The expiration has happened. You got to buy new milk. The expiration has happened. You got to buy new food. Okay? It's just not good anymore. It's not good anymore. It might make you sick. Okay? Bottom of the deck before we go, we have the Page of Rods in reverse, and so do a lot of self-care right now. This is a card of perhaps receiving news that is related to all of this, related to that having to let go, related to that it's not quite aligned and so it has to leave. It's fall time. The leaves are falling right now. You might receive some news that is going to be a bit uncomfortable, but I'm not going to just leave you guys there. Well, let me see. I'm not going to leave you guys there. Let me. Okay. But we have the Eight of Rods that says it'll be news that are like, this is uncomfortable. You'll move through it quickly. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Okay. This is moving into Sagittarius season. Do the let go process right now. Just do it. Just do it. Do the healing, with it, in cahoots with that. Do the healing. Make it an amalgamation of healing, and then just move forward, because there's a whole brand new world waiting for you. Okay. I hope this helps. I will talk to you guys next month. Okay, bye.